Hello everyone, you're in Endurance Laser Lab. In this video, we would like to show you a live demo of how to use an Endurance CNC 3018 milling machine. So we're going to engrave and do milling. For this purpose, we use a software called GRBL Control. It is on our screen. It is quite universal, and one minus of this software that it only works with G-code. So let's run G-code. We're opening it from our laptop. So first of all, we use a G-code for milling, you see in 3D. And we actually connect milling driver, stepper motor actually. So the machine is ready. Okay, now it is in standby mode. It means that we can run it. So first of all, we need to set up Z-axis. Now it is set. So this is Z home. Okay, now we have 0 position. Let's move it a little bit upper and let's run. Okay, you see spindle started to work, so the depth is 0.5 millimeters. It's not big, but will be enough to see. While it's working, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this machine. So this machine has 3 stepper motors. It has movable table. The size is 30 on 18 centimeters. You can fix it quite well, and you need to fix it like it's shown on this picture. We have some protective piece of aluminum. So the spindle is not very powerful. It's only 1000 RPMs, so it's not high speed at all. You can actually drill small holes, for example, on copperized material, so you can actually make your own PC board with this machine. So like I said, it's not very big size of the table. And this is maximum size, 30 centimeters on 18 centimeters. So probably a little bit less because you need space to fix material. So it's not very fast. As you can see, we have motor and the laser. We use T-mount here to mount the laser. So it's quite easy to hook. I have another video showing how exactly to mount the laser using T-mount connector. So we have complete Okay, now the laser, we move the laser to the position of 0. So let's remove dust. Okay, so pretty clean now. So now the laser will start engraving. So we'll change position from spindle to laser. Okay, we have certain height. Laser is being already focused. So we need to upload another G-code. So we changed it a little bit. Do not forget to wear protective goggles. The laser is set up on 15% power. So goggles on, laser is ready, 0 point set properly. Okay, let's start. So the laser is actually burning our endurance. As you can see, it engraves really powerful, even 15% power. So it's not difficult to mount the laser at all using T bracket. So we ship T-mounts if you order it, and when you get the machine, it's already there. So shouldn't be a problem to launch the laser. Works pretty nice. So do not be afraid that it burns too much. So you can actually decrease parameters. Next set will be do laser cutting to cut endurance. So like I said, the software is GBL controller, so quite universal, quite easy. Okay, so endurance is ready. Went back. So now it is 0 position, and it's going from it does laser cutting now with maximum power. As you can see, will be like probably 3 passes. So you can actually change any G-code, and you can write any G-code you want. This is a big advantage for this solution. You can set up X and Y parameters, axis, and set up 0. So this is for Z axis. And also you can change speed, and so it's quite universal. So at the beginning we set up a very accurate position. So this is restore, this is save position. You can change G codes also, so it just moves your Z axis, your laser, on higher position, just for some emergency stop. So this is reset position. So these working coordinates will become the basic positions. So you can actually restore position as well. So you can see how the laser is moving on the software, and it's quite easy. So this is our second lab. So this is unlock button when you need emergency stop. So some buttons are blocked while the laser is working or mill is working. So you need to block and then block to make sure that you will not break something. So this is the speed of spindle rotation. So you can actually change it and emergency stop. So we have a feed. So feed is not direct parameter. You can change in G code, but here with this button you can change speed position from the maximum. Like you can adjust maximum speed from G code. So 3 axis positions and Z axis. So here is a step in millimeters, so you can change it yourself, and there are some buttons to take steps templates. You can also set up with keyboard, but it works only with standard keyboard. It doesn't work without, so you need to have number keypad. Yes, and while it's working you cannot change step. So, and you cannot adjust G code while it's working. So you see commands that are running right now. You can change your own command and then execute or reset all console. So key parameters of G code, and you can see perspective. So it's not 3D, so you can see it from up. Then you can change the view. So here we have X, Y, Z parameters that are used like minimum and maximum, and this is like positions of the entire figure. So this is 74 millimeters and on 15 millimeters, 15.6 millimeters. Okay, job's done. Okay, let's remove and see what we got. Okay, we need to remove position. Okay, we have Okay, so we moved it. A little bit burned. So stepper motors have limits. So if you hit this limit, you need to be very accurate, because when you hit, the laser or the mill will not go to next position, but in software the position will be changed. So be careful with that. Okay, and now we have it's all ready. Okay, you see our sign. I think we needed to set up lower power, so it was just a demo. We didn't plan to make something perfect, so it looks nice anyway. Yeah, on some stop points you need to turn off the laser. So these are nuances for making G-code. So you need to make sure when you have stops or speeds changes that the laser turns off, otherwise you'll have these burn spots. So I think that we explained everything about our software. We have a time to do, like hold time and calculated time, also FPS, frames per seconds. So this is like basic. So this is a window for G-code. So good thing that you can change G-code anytime. So you can change it not while it's working, but yeah, you can do it when software stopped. So you can actually change it before execution. Also, you have a check mode to check G-code. So you can actually just check the G-code if it's working or not. So here is a button of upload G-code, reset. You can use it for emergency stop. So last commands and the command status. So the command is executed. So if it stopped, then you'll see that it's in queue, right? Then you can start executing them at the beginning. So also send on your machine, pause and abort because the machine is already off. So after abort, it doesn't go to main coordinates. You need to set up home. You need to press button home. Okay, the same. New G-code, open existing G-code. Okay, recent files, just last files you used. And you can also record G-code. So after you create it, you can make changes and then save as. Okay. Also settings, like very important, with COM port where you can actually get connected. So it does automatically, but you can actually rescan and find correct speed is maximum. And Z probe command. So when you press that button I showed you before. Okay, one sec. Okay, so we have saved that position. So when you press save position, it returns 10 millimeters up from 0 position. So this is like for your safety. So minimum and maximum RPM for spindle, and for the laser will be the same parameters for laser. So you can take metrics, you can check inches and American, England settings. So we showed you how you can use an endurance CNC machine, how you can operate it, and how you can actually run the laser. So you saw real examples. So I hope that you like this video. Please share it with your friends, subscribe on our channel, and have a wonderful experience with endurance lasers. Bye bye.